teach you the way how to abandon our physical, verbal and mental action. We are used to know many ways of doing, but now we will learn the way to abandon. This abandoning practice will make us to be the one with the complete nature of permanence and impermanence. Today is 27th of August 2007, the last day of 6-day meditation retreat in Italy. I will guide you the middle way of abandoning. Keep straight and forward our head and body. Close the eyes gently. Relax the whole body and mind. Lift up our body weight. Don't let it heavy down on the ground. Keep our body and mind to be still and silent. In order to be able to control our body and mind, please abandon each of our physical, verbal and mental action. The abandoning practice must be doing only without attachment. This abandoning practice is not to reject and attach. Let it be naturally. Don't do it forcefully. In order to abandon our pleasant action, we need to be mindful our body and mind. The object of mindfulness is one of the present action or happening of our body and mind. The aim of mindfulness on ourselves is to detach from the others. Each of the attachment need to detach. Attachment on ourselves is the most difficult to detach. That's why we need to detach from the others first. This practice of mindfulness will make us to rely on ourselves. The more we are mindful ourselves, the more we can survive by ourselves. The more we are mindful ourselves, the more we will know about the truth of ourselves. Don't let the mind go away. Don't dwell in the past which has gone. Don't dream of the future which is not real now. Don't accept the present actions and happening as real, which are to use only without attachment. In fact, the past, the present, and the future are created through to use only. The time we need to use in the practice of mindfulness is the present moment or now. We need to know the action and happenings of our body and mind at the present moment. Second, minute, hour, day, week, years, life are just created truth. All living beings and non-living beings, including human beings and animal, men and women, are just created truth. Infinite universe, including the world, is just created truth. All these created truths are created by ignorance and attachment. If we don't know about ignorance and attachment, we may misunderstand that non-living beings or nature create us. In fact, even God is created by ignorance and attachment. This practice is the cause of this teaching or theory. If we are able to practice like this, we will understand like this. This mindfulness and detachment practice can prove the truth of this teaching or theory. This theory or teaching is not only works or speaks. There is the truth behind it. If we do, we will be able to do. If we let go or abandon our action, we will be able to abandon. Both of the ability to do and to abandon are necessary. If we need to do or speak something, we need to use the ability to do. If we are going to lose something or someone, we need to use the ability to abandon. In fact, there are only cause and effect. In fact, there is not someone or something which is doing the cause or suffering the effect. Doing or action is doing only. Happening or being or effect is just being only. Therefore, when we are mindful, we need to be mindful only the present moment action or happening. We should not emphasize the person or things which is doing or suffering. If the action or doing is good, there will be good experience or result. If the action or doing is bad, there will be bad experience or result. This practice of mindfulness and detachment will teach us which action is good and which action is bad. Our practice of mindfulness and detachment should be doing only, without attachment. Our experience or whatever happens in our body and mind should be experiencing only, without attachment. If there is ignorance, there will be attachment. If there is mindfulness, there will be detachment. Ignorance and attachments are the cause of wrong view or misunderstanding and wrong action. Mindfulness and detachment practice are the cause of right view or right understanding and right action. Only practice make perfect. We need to be mindful and detached again and again. If we are difficult to practice mindfulness and detachment, we need to do good deeds without limit. Doing good deeds without limit can make the practice of mindfulness and detachment easy. The practice of mindfulness and detachments are the greatest kind of good deeds. Therefore, if we have difficulty in the practice of mindfulness and detachment, we need to do doing good deeds without limit more. Be natural. Don't do it forcefully. We need to be mindful ourselves in order to detach from the others and ourselves. Our body and mind or our life is created by ignorance and attachment. If we cannot detach from created truth, we can never be the one with the original truth. Created truth is just temporary, not complete or perfect. The original truth is permanent and complete. We used to rely on living beings and non-living beings, which are just temporary. Created truth cannot be changed into original truth. Original truth also cannot be changed into created truth. Therefore, as living beings, we can never be permanent and complete. We should try to accept the truth of ourselves, which is impermanent and incomplete. What the best we can do is to detach from ourselves in order to be the one with the permanent nature. There are two kinds of permanent nature. One is impermanence and the other is permanent. Permanent and impermanence are opposite. The more we know about impermanent nature, the more we will know about permanent nature. Created truth is similar to the house, the village, the city, the country, the world. All these are just temporary, not permanent. The original truth is similar to the sky, which is permanent and complete. Even if there is no country or no world, no earth, the sky will still remain. Even if the created truth disappears, the original truth will still remain. We can call original truth the heaven or Nibbana. We can see the scene, we can hear the sound, we can smell, we can feel the we can know the things, but the original truth is not the seeing, the smell, not the seeing, the sound, the smell, the things we can touch and know. The original truth is opposite with created truth. Only when we can detach from all the created truth, we can understand the original truth. Now we will stop the guided meditation for lunch. Let's share our merits. Please repeat after me. May all merits we have done till now,
may all merits we have done till now
be dedicated to all sentient beings.
be dedicated to all sentient beings.
May all beings share and rejoice in our merit.
May all beings share and rejoice in our merit.
Sadhu.